What's up, fight fans? Range from wrestlers. Time to get taken to the ring.
Thank you so much for that intro from my nephew. I love him so much. So
cool
cute.
kid.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a great wrestler one
Oh
day.
yeah.
All right, so let's get right into it.
Boom.
Your host Billy here,
And Nate here.
and yeah,
This Wrestlecap will be reviewing AEW Dark. Dark. All right.
Yes.
Darkest of hours.
Oh, it's my favorite.
First fight, we have Mysterio. Ooh.
Coming out against Lee Moriarty.
Yeah, I think he should change his name, honestly, because it kind of like Rey Mysterio. But anyways, that's my opinion. But
That was what I first thought. I was like, wait, what are we watching?
Exactly.
So this is WWE, but yeah, Lee stands with like this great standing crossbody.
Yeah.
But I think you heard him say
Kobe.
like Kobe once.
yeah, but no, he like doesn't. It's Kobe.
Kobe. Like I think I heard it too. But.
Yeah, and Mysterio gets like a great drop kick on Lee, and then count into the
Corner buckle.
yeah, corner buckle. Thank you. Got tongue tied. And then right after, like Lee gives him some more.
He gives him a chance to kind of recover, and then you get a tiger style is on, kind of like
12th gear goes
all
on.
12th gear, man. It's like reverse hammer throw into the corner.
It was pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, and then Mysterio with a great like moonsault
Press.
like a pressing landing on his head.
Dude,
And
he landed on his neck, dude.
It was a tough one.
Yeah.
And Lee comes back with a flatliner hook. Oh, and gets the win, man.
Boom!
Quick
Done.
match.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. Some cool moves, man. Moving quick.
think
I love matches like that.
Mysterio landed on his head. I think it was over after that.
Yeah.
All right, we got Leo Rush versus Rayo.
Yeah, this
Rayo,
was alright,
yeah.
Leo had his little Vegeta outfit on.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be in like a 12 competitor matchup with the Royal Battle for the ring. But, he's the only one there. You got 3 of the members in Team Taz. Leo Rush is like already starting off the match. He's like diving through the middle of the rope, taking out Rayo. Rayo
landed like this big bulldog on
Oh my
Leo
gosh,
Rush.
dude, it's bad.
Yeah. And then you almost think it's about over for this moment.
Yep.
And Leo lands like 2 clotheslines.
Yeah, bro.
And then gets Rayo, and he's all confused, like fake, like sweeping,
Yep.
landing on
Enziguri.
Yeah, the Enziguri, man.
Oh, man.
That's so cool seeing that move. And then big splash for the win.
Boom!
Frog splash.
Yep. It was badass.
Gotta love a good frog splash, man. It's always cool.
He was fat. All right, next up we got Lady
Yeah.
Angelique Risk, yeah.
Angelique.
And then we got Bunny Rose.
Yeah,
Boom!
back wrestling, and she looks like tremendous.
She's tremendous, dude. She's had a baby. She's coming back. Yeah, daughter
Yeah.
is awesome.
That's cool.
Angelique Risk looking for a chance to take back.
Yeah, take down Brandy.
Yeah.
That'd be great for her. That'd be awesome. I mean, she's still kind of new, right? Risk? Yeah.
Well, she did like do her twerk thing in front of everybody again. So
Always.
great opportunity, But you do that, you're gonna get yourself caught up.
Yeah.
Angelique looks for a submission. Brandy's like, nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Punches out.
Punches out.
Brandy comes back with like this great neck crank for the win.
Yeah, bro, it was badass.
It was striking. She's strong.
Couldn't twerk out of her way out of that one.
And then you're looking at Queen Emi Shiraka.
Baka and Emi Suguru.
Yeah, they come out, most experienced competitors
Oh my gosh,
in the
dude.
women's division.
Hands down. Well, what happened to Lulu Pencil? Well,
I don't know,
she's
man.
back in
She's
Japan,
back in Japan
bro.
now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna miss you. Come back at Lulu.
Lulu. Eddie Kingston's gonna miss her. Lulu.
Yeah, this is the first time seeing Emi and Rio. They're going to be fighting in the singles competition.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's the first time in AEW.
They always have tag teams anyways. These girls are mostly testing who is stronger by throwing shoulder tackles in each other and chopping and slapping each other in the face.
Screaming. Lots of screaming.
Yeah, what is screaming?
And the Emi with her hair toss.
Dude, it was crazy.
I think she learned that from her mentor.
Kudo Fuzuki or something.
Yeah.
Sorry for chopping up your name.
Nah, you were close.
Yeah. Emi Suguru comes and beats up Rio because she's outside the ring. And then Rio throws Emi into the spear after. Then boom, Emi hits Rio in the head and Emi's like, time for a freaking Musal straw for the win.
Yeah. And after the bell rings, they still keep beating her up. Rio comes in and helps her out. And it's like,
That's cute, yeah.
That's cool. So next up we have Anthony Ogogo versus Baron Black.
Baron Black.
Baron Black.
Yeah, it's gonna be his Black Death coming up,
Yeah. So Anthony comes from London.
Yeah.
And he was the 2012 bronze medalist.
Yes,
Pretty
dude.
cool. He also has 180 knockouts.
Yeah.
And also a junior Olympic champion.
And a world champ as well. And the European bronze, silver medalist, Commonwealth Game silver medalist too as well.
Yeah, man.
This
The
thing
guy
was
just
like, and then
stacked.
it was like all this thing for him. Then it's like Baron Black comes out.
That's all. Only his name gets announced. It's like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
That was the funniest.
And then Anthony's getting a great backbreaker and then scoop.
Oh my
And
god.
then gets like a really nice slam. And then Black he's not done though.
No.
He gets like an atomic drop and then a backstabber. And Anthony finishes off Brandon with like an Olympic slam.
You
Man.
gotta have an Olympic slam after winning all these Olympic freaking medals, right?
It was
Come on,
clean. The
come
guy's
on,
a
come on.
beast, man. I hope to see more of him.
Almost done. All right, we have the chairman, Shawn Spears, coming out with Wardlow.
He's going to be destroyed by Marty.
Yeah, and Richard King are coming out. This is a debut of death because they're gonna die.
Yeah, debut of death. You know?
Dude,
So
Wardlow-
it breaks down pretty fast.
Oh
Man.
my God.
Wardlow comes out and just takes out Jay with like this huge power slam.
Oh my
And
God.
Looking for Richard King, like where is he at? And power slams him. It's crazy.
It was like that the whole that, and then like after that,
it looks like no one can stop me.
Well,
Wardlow gives you
yeah. And then Spears like comes in, and he's like, "Yeah, Wardlow, you're the man. Yo, power slam everybody. Wardlow's war,
power bombs to everyone."
And then Shawn Spears goes and covers and takes the win, and Wardlow was like pissed. He's
dude.
like, "Are you
He was
serious?
pissed.
What do you gotta do? You got him as your destroyer. You could just come in and get the scraps.
Steal the win, yeah.
Get the scraps, bro.
Then we have Fuego del Slow coming out to fight.
So
Yeah, they're up against Luke. Samson.
Samson.
Yeah, it's his debut. I
Samson.
thought I've never seen him before.
Oh,
I didn't
he
realize
is
it was his
from
debut.
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Yeah, this was a very slow match at
Oh, yeah.
first. Mostly getting everyone
Just see what's going on.
just kind of feeling each other out.
You know, Fuego gets this, tornado DDT, then a leaping stomp on the back of his head, dude. Samson.
Dude, he's
Taking him out, bro.
Gets the win.
Just like in the Bible.
Then we have a 6-man tag team.
Oh my
with
gosh.
Dante Martin,
Yep.
Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks
Yep.
versus. Yeah.
Kato Mocha and JT Dune.
Yep, done. So Powerhouse comes out with like this running splash into the corner
Yeah, dude, it's
to
crazy.
Omkar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Omkar, yeah. And Ricky tags himself in, like, just takes over. And
Yeah.
Kato takes him down right after
he
that,
goes
bro.
down. And
You
then,
know.
Dunn comes out, and he's actually getting some nice shots in.
Yeah, he lasts like a few seconds. Oh man, we got a freaking Dante Martin, sad face, comes in and does a tote rojo. Yeah.
Yeah, over the top ropes.
Oh my god.
And then Dante with a double jump moonsault.
So his
for the
signature
win.
move. Woo-doo.
He goes from like one side to the other side and woo,
Done.
cool. Gets the win. Next fight card, got your girl Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. Sophia Castillo.
Yeah.
Working
that poor girl.
Ooh. Oh my god. Getting Boston Crab on her.
Yeah, traditional.
Still, Thunder Rosa ends it so quick with a Peruvian neck tap for the win. It was like, done, girl. You ain't gonna match up with Thunder Rosa's skill, bro.
She tied up that neck.
It was
Peruvian style.
Peruvian style. But it was all because this wasn't like a match. It was just for like after this, Tony is talking to her like, oh, Thunder Rosa, you're amazing. And then Jade Cargill, she can't stand her.
Yeah.
Then Mark Sterling's like, I come out. Talking about her, saying like, did you lose October 1st to her on Rampage? She's like, I did not.
Yeah, and then Jade sneaks attack Thunder Rosa with a cheap shot.
Yeah, bro.
And then she calls her.
That's why I'm that bitch. That's why she's that bitch, dude. She does sneak attacks
didn't wanna
because
say
she's
it.
that bitch. That's her signature thing, bro.
You have the main event, John Silver and Aaron Solo. It was a quick match, man.
Yeah, Meat Man takes time with taking Solo apart, man. -1's in the corner, just like, hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, you kid him.
Yeah, and getting a spin doctor for the win.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
It's all about John Silver for this one, man.
Man.
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting in Long Island.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fighting Danielson.
Yeah, the American
Bryan
Dragon.
Danielson. American Dragon. He's gonna get his butt whooped. Is what's gonna
Yeah, it's
happen.
gonna get his butt whooped. It's okay.
Not super excited for that match, but
No.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. You gotta fight everybody, I think, in AEW.
Yeah. Gotta work his way through Dark Order.
All
right, so here at Take to the Ring, we like to give each fight card a fight card rating.
That is right,
so
Billy.
You have 5 for Fight Forever.
4, this is awesome.
Yeah, 3 is you still got it.
2 is what?
What?
And then 1 is boring. Don't even watch the show. Watch our recap because we are way more entertaining.
Yeah, and don't forget, once we get 5,000 subscribers on this channel, we're going to be giving away
Yeah, oh my
Ticketmaster
gosh.
gift cards up to $250
$250.
for any AEW or WWE
Yep.
pay-per-view shows.
Near you guys.
Yeah, near you. So just leave a comment and
That's all.
subscribe,
That's it, bro.
and you'll be entered to win.
Doesn't seem too hard, right?
Nah,
Just hit the
it's easy.
subscribe button,
Do it.
dude. Come
Easy
on, bro.
money.
Just
Come
click.
on.
That's it. Anyways.
Yeah. So what would you give this fight card?
I give it a 4, bro.
A 4?
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
It was a good episode.
All right.
So thank you guys so much for watching. You're amazing.
Yes, if you like what you see here, take a moment to leave a comment.
Yeah, like,
share.
Of course, subscribe.
Subscribe doesn't take that much effort, you know.
Yeah, and for more Wrestlecap videos like this, just click that link right there below.
Yeah. Our social media is above right there. The more you know.
Yeah. Until next time, Billy here.
And Nate here, and I am the table.
Yeah.